Now listen, I'm going to provide a little context on this battle. You should know about White and Balm, but long story short, White is a powerful slayer from Thug, an immortal soul eater, and Balm is an irregular and a slayer candidate. And what I mean by an irregular is he's different, right? So they're both powerful. Now, we're in the middle of this arc, they're in the middle of a game, and long story short, White is mentally corrupt. Right now, he's trying to basically make Balm strong so that he can devour his soul and get a massive boost from that. So he's doing all kinds of creepy, stupid, sick things to Balm. Now, White's at the point where he's desperate, like he's feeling for Balm. He needs Balm. So he says, bro, you know what? You know those buddies you used to live with? Yeah, I ate them, bro. I devoured them. And what's worse than that is that I ended up wasting my stomach, bro. They didn't even taste nice. Take a look at my guy's face after he tells Balm that he killed 2 of his friends. This is a psychopath. Now, I don't know about you, but I would never let that type of disrespect slide. Never. But as you can see, Balm doesn't let that type of disrespect slide either. He loses his composure at this point. He's raging. He says, I'm gonna kill you. And that's very rare for Balm. Like I said, he's calm. He doesn't usually let his emotions get the better of him. He doesn't usually give in to anger, but he gave into anger there. And you can see in this panel, just before he gets teleported, there's a red orb behind him. And that orb is basically a way he manifests his power. So the fact that he manifested that as he was saying, I'm gonna kill you, it shows that he was ready for the smoke right there. But, you know, SIU's gotta build up that tension, you know. So we waited a few chapters, we waited. And as you can see, Balm was waiting too. And you know that he's thinking bad things right now. But he's focused. As the mentally corrupt individual that White is, he tries to get into Balm's head before the fight. But you can see how focused Balm is, so he isn't hearing any of it. So as the fight starts, he launches a wide attack and he closes his distance. He tries to fight White, close quarters. But eventually he realizes that he needs the Thorn to compete close quarters with White, because White's from the RA family, and long story short, they are the sword masters in the tower. They have some crazy sword technique that allows their sword to basically strike you from everywhere. So it can hit you from behind you, below you, wherever. So Balm activates his first Thorn, and that basically serves as a power boost. So now every one of his stats is boosted. He can do crazy things now. His physical attributes improve, and the ability to manipulate Shinsu also vastly improves. So that means he can do more orbs, more powerful orbs, more intricate techniques, more powerful techniques. He just becomes different. So they continue fighting, and White just rinses his broken sword technique. Meanwhile, Balm's fighting styles to getting close and to getting quickly, and then to overwhelming with Shinsu. So he's utilizing high energy, high concentration bursts of Shinsu at White. But eventually, White gains the upper hand with the sword techniques, and he starts getting arrogant. He boasts about how his sword attacks can attack from anywhere and everywhere. Balm replies with, bro, my Shinsu attacks come from anywhere as well, and blast him from behind. Now, this is impressive, because at this point in the story, White has been built up to be someone, he's a ceiling of power. He's very, very powerful, and the techniques that he's been using have been difficult for pretty much everyone to deal with. The fact that he can attack from anywhere. Now, Balm can also do this technique, but with Shinsu. So just think about that and how that makes Balm look compared to the Slayer. But you guys knew that it's Balm. He's an irregular. So we continue, and Balm is still kind of on the back foot, dodging the sword techniques. But now he's activated both the blue and red Thrissa, and you can see that with the devil horns he has. The next few panels put a focus on Balm's right hand as he seemingly focuses orange energy into it, potentially setting up a powerful attack. Alright, now obviously throughout the whole fight, White is still being a degenerate. He's still talking rubbish, he's still being a pain in everyone's ass. But Balm is still focused, that's my guy. But eventually it starts to get critical for my guy. He loses his stamina, and he's barely dodging the swords. Like, now these techniques are becoming life-threatening techniques. So it's not a game anymore for him. So he switches plans. He starts to focus on attacking. He starts to build up power. He builds up so much power to the point that White is now struggling to resist him with his sword. Now, this is a feat. This is impressive. Balm is putting in work barehanded against a sword that is used by a slayer. So at this point, it's clear. It's been clear that Balm is different. Balm is just different. Balm formulates the plan. I'm going to put all this power into one punch. I'm going to knock this guy out in one punch. Now, whether he accomplishes this or not is a different story. But he continues to gather highly concentrated Shinsu in his right hand while still fighting White. So he sets it up with a perfect block using the blue thruster shield and stuns him with reverse flow control. Now this is disrespectful. This is disrespectful. He stuns my guy. Perfect blocks him and stuns him. Now, this block set him up to conk him with the transcendental skill Stardust. Now I want you to just absorb and take in that panel. I want you to just imagine what that would even look like if that was animated. So, Balm landed that attack so well, it dropped White to his knees. But even though my guy's mentally corrupt and he's a derelict, he's still a slayer and he's still a bad boy. He can't get done by one attack. So, he says he's going to step up his game. He reaches for his empty sheath. Balm's like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Are you loopy? But then White pulls out a vicious attack and gut checks him and he kills Balm. Damn.